A honeymoon, a waterfall, a smiling face hiding a lie. But the jungle remembers what happened that day, and soon, so will the world. The waterfall wasn't the only thing that fell. Sometime love fell, trust fell, marriage fell. This story begins where the honeymoon ended. Because in the heart of India's most breathtaking wilderness, a meticulously planned betrayal unfolded. So let's unfold it. The air is full of mist as Raja and Sonam Raghuvanshi walk through the green, quiet jungle of Meghalaya's East Khasi Hills on May 23, 2025. Far away, the sound of Wei Saodong Falls echoes through the hills. It's a peaceful, hidden place, far from the noise of the city. To anyone watching, they look like a happy couple enjoying their honeymoon. They take selfies, laugh together, and seem in love. Raja, a 29-year-old businessman from Indore, holds Sonam's hand, not knowing the danger standing right beside him. Sonam, just 24, smiles, but it's fake. Behind her calm face, she's hiding a dark and deadly secret. As they stop near a rocky edge close to the waterfall, Sonam's eyes change. She gives a small signal, just a glance and a nod. From the shadows, 3 men step out: Vishal Singh Chauhan, Akash Rajput, and Anand Kurmi. They are loyal to Raj Kushwaha, Sonam's secret lover. Without warning, Vishal pulls out a kukri, a sharp curved blade, and attacks Raja. Raja screams, but the loud waterfall drowns out his voice. The other 2 men also start hitting him, on the head and chest. Blood spills on the ground as Raja falls, lifeless. Sonam watches it all. Her heart beats fast, but she doesn't stop them. Once Raja is dead, the men drag his body to the edge of a 200-foot gorge and throw it down to hide what they've done. The forest stays quiet, as if it knows what just happened. Sonam calmly helps erase the evidence. A few hours later, at 2:15 p.m., she posts from Raja's phone, "Sat Janmon ka Saath," together for 7 lives. It's a lie, meant to trick everyone into thinking Raja is still alive. Then, the group runs from the scene on scooters. Sonam wears a burqa to hide her face. Her heart is racing, but her mind is focused. This cold-blooded murder starts a story full of love, lies, and betrayal. A shocking case that will soon catch the attention of the entire country. The beautiful Wei Saodong Falls, once a peaceful tourist spot, now hides a dark truth. The truth of a murder that shook the nation. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Back Forward, where we go back in time to understand real-life mysteries, and then forward into the truth that lies behind them. I'm Pratik, and today we're diving into a case of Sonam Raghuvanshi. From the crowded lanes of Indore to the quiet, misty hills of Meghalaya, this case is filled with shocking twists, hidden motives, and a dark plan that was carried out with chilling calmness. So let's begin. First of all, go back to where it all began. Raja Raghuvanshi was the youngest of 3 brothers, raised in a close and loving family in Indore, Madhya Pradesh. At just 29 years old, he was already a successful businessman in the transport industry, smart, confident, and full of dreams. In early 2025, Raja's search for a life partner brought him to Sonam, a 24-year-old who helped run her family's plywood business. They met through a matrimonial app, and at first glance, everything seemed perfect. Their families approved, the match looked ideal, and on May 11, 2025, they got married in a grand traditional ceremony. But behind Sonam's calm smile and bridal makeup, something else was hidden, a secret that would destroy everything. Sonam was not in love with Raja. Her heart already belonged to someone else. Raj Kushwaha, a 20-year-old accountant who worked at her family's office. Their bond was more than just professional. It was emotional, passionate, and completely hidden from the outside world. According to reports, Sonam didn't want this marriage. Her family had pressured her into it, something that many in traditional society face, where family reputation and culture often come before personal happiness. Think of her like a bird in a golden cage. Everything looks perfect from the outside, but inside, it's trapped. By February 2025, Sonam and Raj had made a chilling decision. They didn't just want to be together, they wanted Raja gone. Their plan was dark. Call Raja, the man who stood in their way. And to carry it out, they brought in 3 of Raja's trusted friends, Vishal Chauhan, Akash Rajput, and Anand Kurmi. Together they started weaving a web of lies, secrets, and betrayal, one that would soon lead to a brutal and heartbreaking crime. The investigation into Raja's death wasn't easy. Meghalaya Police, led by Superintendent of Police Vivek CM, had a tough job ahead. At first, no one knew what had happened. On May 24th, Raja was reported missing when their rented scooty was found abandoned in Sorarim, a quiet village. For days it looked like just another missing person case. But then, a shocking discovery. On June 2nd, a police drone flying over a 200-foot gorge near Wei Sodong Falls spotted something, a decomposed body. It was Raja. His skull had clear signs of a violent attack. The truth was darker than anyone imagined. The police launched a full investigation. A special investigation team, SIT, searched the area and found key evidence: a blood-stained raincoat, a kukri, curved knife, a jacket, a broken phone screen, and a smartwatch. These weren't just objects. They were pieces of a deadly puzzle. The police also collected CCTV footage from 42 different places, tracing the suspect's movements all the way from Shillong to Indore. Then came the digital trail. In March 2025 alone, there were 119 phone calls between Sonam and a number saved as Sanjay Verma. That number? It actually belonged to Raj Kushwaha, Sonam's secret lover. It was like reading their digital diary of betrayal. But the biggest breakthrough came from a local guide, Albert Pida. He told police that he saw Raja and Sonam trekking on May 23rd, with 3 Hindi-speaking men who didn't look like locals. Suspicious. Then came a lucky twist. A tourist named Dev Singh had posted a casual Instagram video of the area that same day. In the background, you can clearly see Raja and Sonam near a living root bridge. Sonam's shirt in the video matched the one found near Raja's body. The evidence was building fast, and just when things got quiet, there was another twist. On June 8th, Sonam was found in Ghazipur, Uttar Pradesh. She claimed she had been kidnapped, but the police didn't believe her. Why? A student named Ujala Yadav came forward. She had sat next to Sonam on a bus. When someone played a reel about Raja's murder, Sonam got nervous and snapped. "Stop watching that nonsense." That one line? It told police more than any confession could. To truly understand how this murder happened, we need to go back to where it all began, Indore. That's where the secret story of Sonam and Raj took shape. Sonam was the daughter of a successful plywood factory owner. She was smart, confident, and played a big role in the family business. But behind that strong image, she felt trapped by her family's expectations, by society's pressure, and by decisions made for her. In the middle of all this was Raj Kushwaha, a 20-year-old accountant at their factory. But he was more than just a worker. He was Sonam's secret love, someone she trusted, someone who made her feel free. But their love had no space in her family's world. In February 2025, her family arranged her marriage to Raja Raghuvanshi through a matrimonial app. To Sonam, this was like being pushed into a corner, a life she didn't choose. Imagine Sonam like a chess player trying to escape checkmate. She and Raj began planning, from faking her disappearance to framing someone else for a fake murder. But when those plans didn't work, they chose a darker path. Call Raja. There were 3 failed attempts to carry out their plan, once in Guwahati, once in Nongriat, and once in Mauchly. Each failure only made them more determined. It was like they were rehearsing for the final act, the one at Wei Saodong Falls. Sonam's family says she was forced into the marriage, that she agreed only because she didn't want to break her father's heart. But on the other side, Raja's family never saw any signs of trouble. His mother, Uma, broke down in tears and asked a heartbreaking question. Why did Sonam call my son? The answer is painful. It's a story of love turned poisonous. Sonam wanted Raj and she wanted freedom. And Raja stood in the way. So she chose to remove him. Some people think there was a money angle. Rumors of a 20 lakh rupee offer were heard. But police say that wasn't the case. Raj's friends helped out of loyalty, not greed. This wasn't just about love. It was about control, pressure, rebellion, and a dangerous choice that changed lives forever. By June 7th, the police were closing in fast. The Special Investigation Team, SIT, had tracked down the 3 main attackers, Vishal Chauhan, Akash Rajput, and Anand Kurmi, and arrested them from Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. Then, on June 8th, Sonam suddenly surrendered in Ghazipur. She claimed she had been kidnapped, hoping to play the victim. But the police weren't fooled. They quickly exposed her lie. Turns out, Sonam's surrender was triggered by panic. Raj Kushwaha, her secret lover, had just been arrested too. As the net grew wider, more names came to light. A property dealer named Silomi James and a watchman, Balveer Ahirwar, were found to be hiding key evidence in an indoor apartment. Things like jewelry, a laptop, and other items linked to the crime. Even the flat's owner, Lokendra Tomar, was arrested for hiding a pistol and a large amount of cash. Then came the most chilling part, the crime scene reconstruction on June 17th. Here's what it revealed. Sonam gave a secret signal. Right after that, the men attacked Raja. She then stepped away, cold and silent, while the bloodshed began. The attackers confessed, but their stories didn't match. Sonam blamed Raj. Raj blamed Sonam. Each said the other was the mastermind. So who really planned this murder? The SIT dug deeper into the phone records. They found 119 calls between Sonam and someone saved as Sanjay Verma, a fake name used by Raj. But things got murkier. Another name kept popping up. The real Sanjay Verma. A mystery man in the shadows. Was he just a cover name, or was there another player in this deadly game? That question still hangs in the air. The real turning point in this case came with the confessions. Sonam finally admitted that she was there when Raja was killed. And worse, she confessed that she gave the signal to start the attack. Raj, on the other hand, confessed to planning everything, but quickly turned around and said Sonam was the one who wanted Raja dead. Both pointed fingers at each other, but the evidence didn't lie. The SIT had everything: CCTV footage, phone call records, the blood-stained raincoat, and the kukri used in the attack. All of it showed this wasn't something done in a moment of rage. This murder was carefully planned, all the way back in February. There were even 3 failed attempts before they finally killed Raja on May 23rd. And then there was the mistake that exposed Sonam's fake story. She left her Mangal Sutra and wedding ring behind at the homestay, hoping it would make her kidnapping look real. But that small detail became her undoing. The public reaction? Explosive. On social media, people were shocked, angry, and heartbroken. One user at Mr. Sinha called it the new normal, a warning about how deep betrayal can go. Another, at Shoni Kapoor, criticized the media for turning the case into a circus instead of showing respect to the victim. Meanwhile, Raja's family was devastated. They asked for narco tests, hoping that maybe, under truth serum, the real story would come out. Even Sonam's own brother Govind disowned her. He said, if she's guilty, she must be punished. By now, this was more than just a murder case. It had become a mirror to our society, showing the cracks, the pressure, the lies, and just how far people can go when love turns toxic and choices are forced. By June 29th, 2025, the case had reached a major turning point. Sonam, Raj, and all their accomplices were behind bars, facing serious charges of murder and criminal conspiracy. A Shillong court extended the judicial custody of both Sonam and Raj, giving the Special Investigation Team, SIT, more time to dig deeper. But some questions still remained. Who exactly was Sanjay Verma? Was he just a fake identity, or did someone else help them in the shadows? And was there a financial motive behind all this? As the police worked on the final charge sheet, Raja's family was still in deep pain. They held a quiet Tehrvi ceremony, a ritual marking the 13th day after his death. His mother, Uma, was heartbroken. Through tears, she asked the one question that echoed across the country. Why did Sonam betray my son? It was a question without a clear answer. This case wasn't just about one murder. It became a symbol of something bigger. The dangers of forced relationships, of love buried under pressure, and of what can happen when people are pushed to their breaking point. Like a river slowly cutting through stone, society's expectations, when too heavy, can erode personal freedom and sometimes lead to tragedy. But amidst the pain, there was one powerful outcome. The way this case was solved, through drone footage, CCTV tracking, call records, and digital evidence, set a new benchmark for justice, especially in remote regions like Meghalaya. This was a story of love, lies, and betrayal, but also one of truth, technology, and persistence. And that, dear listeners, brings us to the end of this case. The Sonam Raghuvanshi case isn't just about a crime. It's a mirror into human emotions, family pressure, and the cost of betrayal. Now it's your turn to think. Was Sonam the mastermind? Or was Raj the one controlling it all from the shadows? Let us know what you think in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts, and keep the conversation going. If this episode kept you hooked, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Back Forward, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a true crime story that matters. Until next time, stay curious and keep seeking the truth.